Yeah, I don't trust niggas, but as far as I can throw him, want a nigga out. Told bro to get the bloom. Call the ism up. He bring the hoes and start snoring. She like you one of them ones. I'm like, I'm already knowing. Nigga, what? Nigga, let me talk my shit, nigga.
Oh, I left my
I can't trust a bitch. It just is what it is. Want a nigga out. Told Brody handle biz. If you ain't do it with me, don't speak on what I did. When a bitch said she hungry, well, come on, eat these kids. I don't take the tag. I'ma buy it if I like it. Nigga, bitch, damn. Move your hands, bitch, don't fight. Diamonds hitting hard. Yeah, striking like that lightning. On my neck, get money. Bitch, don't get too excited. Bitch, bad as fuck. I just had to tear her up. Thumb in her butt. She gon' leave on a crutch. Feel like a surgeon. Playing in her gut. You behind and running. They run out of luck, nigga. What? Bitch, I'm the meanest. This ain't Resident Evil. Niggas playing like they did.
Put that West Coast shit. I put that West Coast shit on the start.
Oh shit, for real? Starting off like that.
See, look, y'all, you should have some headphones on.
Just show me what it is.
My boy AZ Shike.
Oh,
My job did.
I don't even know if I'm saying his name right.
that's some new shit.
Yeah, he got a verse on that Kendrick album, GNX. His verse is crazy too.
They got
this
talent
song is
over
hard,
there.
too.
Got talent over there.
Nobody will listen to that. Nobody will listen to that shit, nigga. Chill. For real though. Okay, y'all gotta relax. Y'all gotta
But you
chill,
ain't
yo.
with it?
Y'all gotta chill. You're not gang with it? All right.
Right?
We back in here. I'm saying, I don't really know what episode this will be, cause I don't know when we're gonna drop this shit.
To be determined.
And you know, in the scope of things, just know that we in here, Never Fall Off Podcast. I'm your host, Big Sizz. They call me Poppy. They call me Poppy now. You know what I'm saying? Got my man's over here to the left. He gonna tell you some wild name that we never call him.
Is still Juggernaut Hicks.
And I got my man's over here to my right,
Polito Vega.
which is crazy. They calling you PTO in the streets now. Ever since I said that in the episode,
That's crazy.
they call my man PTO.
That's crazy.
I didn't mean to do that too. I was like, I just said it and I thought it was funny. But like niggas is like, yo, damn.
Shit worked out though.
PTO. It worked out a lot.
It worked out.
So, you know, we'll just get started on basically at this point. Everybody has seen 2 episodes, hopefully 3 that we put together. I do want to say thank everybody for watching, subscribing, listening, however you getting it. And, you know, we doing all that shit homegrown. You know what I'm saying?
Baby, run it up.
That's just us at home figuring it out as we go. You know what I'm saying? So I hope the shit just keeps coming out better and better. Thank you, Ashley, again for the episode. She getting a lot of good feedback out.
A lot of good feedback. People hit me up.
Yeah, they saying she was out here. She was out here doing her thing.
Yeah, people want her back.
Yeah, they want her back.
That's
on
love.
That's crazy. too many dicks in here.
Nah, it's always good to offset the.
You can't clap for people.
No, you can. You can clap it up. Now, I told her at the end of the second episode, which everybody will see that, like, you know, maybe we could do like future stuff where, you know, she comes on for an episode and come and just kick it with us when it's just us, not on our nerd shit.
Yeah,
because we was nerd heavy on that.
Yeah, we're.
We was nerd,
which is good though.
We were nerd.
You want to have somebody who can pique your same interest and drive into those conversations that we can't talk about because I ain't never watched Love Is Blind.
I mean,
Love Is Blind is hard.
Yeah, like
they got the new joint too, the Temptation Island one. You ain't see that?
Nah, I watched the other one.
The Spanish one.
I told you the Spanish.
Yo, with Montoya.
Too hot to handle. Crazy.
You gotta watch the.
You gotta watch the Brazilian.
Nah, you gotta watch the Spanish. So the Americans made Temptation Island to go off of that Spanish show that was all over the internet when the dude was basically watching this girl get slammed.
Yeah.
So
that's that too hot to handle.
So America made it. America made their version. It wasn't as crazy, but old boys was getting some shit off.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
yeah, nah.
when Brody ripped his shirt off like the Hulk, he was getting his shit.
That's crazy.
Over
Watching your
box.
shorty, like, that's wild.
I was wild what they were showing because he was going crazy.
Yeah.
Like it was like they didn't cut fast enough. Like they didn't cut on and off fast enough. And why was it happening live? Like why was he able to run there and stop them in the act?
It was a soft porn.
That was crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah.
He
Those
was able to
producers
run
are
there
So foul.
and stop.
They could have left that dude not knowing until he saw like the
Yeah,
reunion.
the reenact. They're like, nah, we got a live look right now, my boy. But nah, that's
Good ratings.
we did briefly touch on some Love Is Blind stuff because I had some opinion on some people, but that's not what it was really all about. It was all in all just and people see it in the second episode. It was about how much he helped get like the second and third book to where it needed to be after I did the first one. And she helped out a lot. So I wish I had my applause and my horns, but I don't. But, congrats to you. Congrats to us. By the way, the Trader and the Cursed out April 4th, baby.
Yeah.
April 4th, paperback April 11th. But, like I said, we in here. We got my man, Juggernaut Hicks. It's fucking crazy. Calling another nigga Juggernaut is crazy. And, we told him to slide through because we were just going to come through and report a pod, and we was going to see what's going on with him because that's what we on now, man. We not talking about catching up with people that we haven't talked to in a while. We actually going to be hitting them up and actually sitting down and talking to people that we ain't talked to in a while. You know what I'm saying? It's like that shit where you see someone, you're like, yo, we should hang out, and you never do it. Like we trying to get away from that. You know what I mean? So, what you got going on, man?
It's good to be here. It's good
Just
to
tell
be
it.
here.
I mean, I gave a brief story when I saw you at the Nets game, but I'd rather you tell us, what you got going on. I feel like your life is a little busy right now.
It's stuff all over. Fatherhood is a lot, but it's yeah, it's a dope experience. I think I've gone through just so much in my life, and it's been some severe things, but I'm finding fatherhood to be like the biggest challenge, but the greatest experience because my son is lit and he teaches me a lot. Yeah.
Fatherhood busting my ass. I ain't gonna hold you.
Shit, I don't know how people do that shit by themselves. That shit is.
That's what I was saying, man. Like, shit's so expensive, bro. Like, there's so much time.
There's not enough time in the
Yeah.
day.
At all.
bro.
I don't remember, like, I can't believe how much time you got to devote towards, like, your children, like, in general. Like, if you really want to be, like, in the mix, like, how much time you spend, like, showing them shit. Like, just basic shit, like, showing them how to do stuff. And then they get to your son's age, and then
But his routine must be like
he doing
completely different now, right? Like,
Absolutely. I'm able to contact him sometimes, like catch him before school, or if I can't get him before school, I catch him right after school, and we just chat. But
What's up?
it's not academics for him. It's just him problem solving. Like, should he swing on one of the kids?
Oh my
or,
God.
like,
shit.
Hey, yo.
Damn.
Tell
What's
the
going on?
teacher.
It's rigging out. What's going on? We swinging already?
Yeah, just in case. I mean, he got to protect himself.
What are you saying? Like, yo, they didn't play with the toys. Should I hit him?
Yeah, I mean, not he. So the thing is, though, that I respect about him is that he says he don't want to hurt anyone.
Like, he know he got mad power.
One of them niggas.
He like, yo, I
He
could
one of
hurt
them
him,
niggas.
Dad.
Hey.
Dad, he
Like, yo.
he took my toy. I could hurt him.
I'm telling him to chill for his safety.
Out of respect.
That's wild.
I'm trying to teach him to become a gentle monster, man, for real. But he's just so well behaved, and sometimes I tell him like, you can't listen the same way, or you can't you're not going to have the same experience as other kids. So
That's true.
just like you got to learn, you got to live, and don't be afraid to get in trouble.
Yeah, be a kid.
Yeah, that's
you gotta
it.
be a kid.
That's it. It's like I go through hell so you can have. a
How's his
childhood.
school though? How is his school?
He has a great school, honestly.
He has a really good school.
When I'm with him, we do math work. He's good with math. Actually, that's his favorite subject.
Like, you like the school he goes to?
I do.
That's what's
I
up. That's
do.
important.
Teachers are good,
Yeah.
and he's fluent with his reading, so it's solid. He has too many friends, actually.
Yo, that
Yeah,
shit is weird,
he,
right?
He got friends that they shut down the movie theater one time. It's like 50 kids running all over the place.
Oh, that's what's up.
Popcorn,
He got
shit all
he got
over.
he got real
he got
friends.
whole-
Yeah,
He got real friends.
He
They
got
shutting
it.
shit down.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you don't worry. Do we need a ticket? No, we need a ticket.
I'm
Sit wherever you want.
yeah.
That's
Nah,
that's
he's
cool.
doing
man.
well.
I worry about shit like that, like the schools and shit, because I'd be like, My daughter right now is like in public school, and I'm like, I don't know if I want this.
Yeah, it's
But my cousin pays for like private school, and he was like, bro, it ain't that better either.
It's not. It's just kids. Public school, I think it breeds the kind of kids that you think it's gonna breed, but the private schools are just those kids with parents that could pay for it.
Yeah.
They ain't learning no more than these.
And my wife's like, always, she's like, why are you such in a hurry for her to learn? And I'm like, yo, I feel like I got a smart kid.
Right, yeah.
And they're sponges.
Yeah, you gotta
let them fucking.
you gotta pinpoint on them, for sure.
I hate when I go, what'd you learn today? And she goes, nothing.
Damn.
I go, damn, they didn't teach you nothing? Fuck, now I gotta come home and be a teacher? Like, now I gotta put on educational shit. I'm over here drawing with her and fucking ABCs 1, 2, 3. So I'm like, nah, man, you ain't about to not learn nothing today. We gonna learn something today.
I'm just too smart. I'm dreading like that part. Like he's already too curious now. Like so I'm kind of worried about the.
So you're past that, like we were saying, like because your kid's a little older. So you're past all that. Now you're like you're seeing him develop into like a little man, which is kind of cool. You're shaping and molding.
It's dope. I will say like he gives me good feedback too. Like he'll tell me like, oh dad,
this nigga's son giving him feedback.
yeah.
Yo, that's
it's
important.
encouraged.
Yeah.
I tell him like
communication,
having conversation,
communication.
Cause that's what I do with him. I tell him like, yes, I'm your dad, but at the same time, like I'm your greatest teammate. So it's like, if you tell me kind of where you are, and I can tell you kind of like how I see it, like yes, I'm gonna guide you, but also at the same time, I need you to just like learn this, please.
So he's a good listener.
He does listen, and he comes up with his own shit. And sometimes it's like, damn, I wouldn't have seen it that way, like when I was 7.
Yeah.
Now you're doing that, so it's like. I let him do his thing.
I was running into a wall when I was 7 off the top road Jeff Hardy shit.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't having no conversations with nobody but myself.
My dad was too tired. That motherfucker. Every time I looked around, he was out the door working. I'm like,
everybody was just in the house smoking cigarettes, watching the Fresh Prince, like inside, nigga.
Speaking of weight, did I tell you all about
in the house
situation?
Who? Which situation? You always got a situation.
It's type sad.
Well, don't make it too sad, 'cause I just made a fucking joke about it.
Nah. So about that cigarette situation. He was not exposed to cigarettes. He was unfortunately exposed at an early age. Not on my behalf. He was exposed to edibles.
No way.
Shit.
Yeah. He eat them like like an accident, I guess, kind of left him on the table or something.
yeah, I mean, the shit's like
damn, that's a bad
not,
EP9 movie right
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Damn,
cause it's like
you got run to the hospital or like shit
I
like
had
that.
so I was leaving work, and it's crazy. I had just got like a nomination pretty much at my job, and it was like, oh, you're doing such a good job or whatever, giving me praise. And then I got
I gotta go.
I got the call like, oh, and baby mom's a little reluctant to tell
you the truth. Yeah.
She nervous or whatever. But she calls me and she tells me that
that might be why he's so calm now. He saw the fourth dimension in his moment. He was sitting like
third eye open.
He was like, Daddy, I'm enlightened.
Yeah, and that do be my thing. I try and be calm just so I could like think through, but I'm like, anytime it's involving my son, it's like, all right, I'm on the other end of the spectrum. Something got to get destroyed.
Man,
but yeah, that's just
don't cut this nigga in line. You saw my son standing there, nigga.
Yo,
it be like that. It feels like that.
It does. Feels like I get it.
So she calls me and she says, "Oh, like Mars at the hospital or whatever. He ingested some edibles at his aunt's house," and I'm like, "Yo." Nah, like you.
He was ready.
Nah. He was at home.
I get to the hospital, and of course, unfortunately,
like social worker
baby mom situation. They actually spoke to me like the social worker and everyone spoke to me later. We was just sitting there for a minute, and it's like her. She had the nerve to have an attitude with me, and so did the grandmother. And I'm like, yo, I really can't believe like
That you let this
the
happen?
So
Yeah.
y'all have an attitude with me, and y'all drug my son. that's actually that's audacious. Like,
Because they're like, you overreacted. And you're like,
Yo.
what?
Like,
Like,
he is high.
that kid is flying.
He is
right
high
now.
as a kite right now.
you got my son high and his sister. Like,
That's
'cause
crazy.
they said he ate about 3 gummies, and then
What?
he thought it was regular Sour Patches,
yeah.
so he gave his
Yeah.
sister like 5 of them. So I'm like, oh, cause she's like,
She's young. What? She's way younger than him, right?
she's
2,
like
3 years younger than him.
about 2 years.
Oh
Two,
my
almost
God.
3 years. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, so y'all, so 2 of these kids is drugged and y'all upset with me. So I had to call my aunt, which I do, speak to her, let her know like this is the vibes. She kind of like was keeping me sane. So then
Yeah, because that's hard to like be in the right place of mind with some shit like that happening.
drug my son.
Bro, because like
I don't
as
think
an
you can
adult, you take 3
Yeah,
You-
it's clip.
You know
in
what I mean?
Pluto.
It's
It's stuck. Stuck. But
I fell into the concrete one time. Like,
he said
into
fell
the concrete.
into the ground.
the fucking,
Falling into the
Niggas
ground.
on-
that shit
Fucking
came up
crazy.
and grabbed me like this. It was like,
Mario
enjoy the
64,
ride. Like,
Like, yo.
Listen, I
can
fell
you imagine
into
as
the
a
concrete.
kid?
Yeah, he was out of it a little bit, but the foul thing that they did, so
Outside of drugging the kid.
he got, so he went.
It
to
must
the
be very
hospital.
common nowadays, though, like that happened. Because, like you said, because they like look like gummies.
They look like candy.
Their
Yeah.
package is like that way. and
It's
shit.
so because he went to the fridge and then I guess he seen in the fridge like it was just Sour Patches
Yeah.
there. So he asked his grandmother. She said yeah, and he was zooted. They didn't tell me as soon as it happened. They waited till like 2 hours later to let me know though. So I'm like, oh, y'all really just don't.
They just
Yeah, I wasn't gonna tell.
They
them.
weren't gonna tell. Yeah,
They was
he
hoping
ended
it was
up
gonna
being
pass.
all right. Yeah,
Yeah.
they weren't gonna tell you.
So what they
at
do
all.
at the hospital?
They had to. They
Like
pretty
charcoal?
much they monitor them. They
Oh,
said
okay.
it wasn't so much of where they had to like. It's not like it's alcohol in
Yeah,
there where
yeah,
you
yeah.
can pump his stomach. It just had to go through a system.
Oh
here.
yeah. So you just gotta. That's just
I
time.
had to wait it out. Yeah.
Time and fluids. Like that's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you don't even know how it's gonna end on the other side. Like you just gotta wait. You just gotta sit there and
Yeah, because
Like,
it's like
hold his
people
hand and
honestly
hope.
like you could have adverse reactions, and they say it's like
Yeah,
it could
for
be
sure.
damaging stuff to where it wouldn't be. He wouldn't be normal again. So it's like now,
it
if
could
y'all
be,
would have
like,
did that,
psychologically like damaging.
I just had to like eat it. Right.
Jeez.
Especially because he's so young, he don't know what's happening. Like an adult
And
has an
And you
adverse
can't do
reaction.
nothing. Like
And you
like
can't
I'm
do
gonna put on some cartoons. Like no.
yeah, right.
Like,
Yeah.
Nah,
like I'm gonna
It's-
just sit here and talk to you. Like nah, you just literally gotta. let
you
it-
are you're a calm soul. I don't know if I'd be.
I don't know what I would do.
Yeah, I don't know what I would
Don't
do.
know what I would do.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would be so calm, but I also don't have like that kind of tension flowing around
Thankfully.
my son in my house and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Cause that shit is just exhausting, just in general.
But you could see how it could happen. Like, let's say
Oh,
your
yeah.
house didn't even have it. Let's say
Yeah.
you had like a barbecue or something. Somebody
Mhm.
brought something over, happened to leave it on the
Just leave it on
counter.
the
Like
counter,
that
yeah.
shit happens.
Yo, yeah.
But it's crazy.
I
to
mean, we
think,
do it
like,
all. I do it all the
That
time.
she was like,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna tell.
I
him
ain't gonna
just
tell.
yet."
That's what I'm saying.
That shit might wear off. Like,
That shit might wear off. And then 2 hours later, you're like, I gotta go to the hospital,
Yeah.
and I gotta call his dad.
you are. You are. Yeah, I don't know, man. You're a lot of things. Cause I don't know. It might be a long day for everyone that day.
There's
It's
a
re-
lot of broken trust.
It's a real,
me.
it's a
Yeah.
real, it's a real baby mom situation. Like, of course, she got certain things where she got documents against me and lied. So I think I told you about that. Like,
Yeah.
If
we were
I ain't
talking
had
about
the
that
voice,
before. Yeah,
recordings
yeah.
to say like, nah, you actually lied. Your mom know you lied. If I ain't had that, her confirming that, because my brother was in the car that day, then they would pretty much just
They would
have it
got
as a
your
hat.
ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
out there.
That
You know,
was-
court systems are. They,
man.
Yeah.
Fuck
That's why I only have one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
you ever wish
man.
you could have them full time though,
The
or you
funny
realize
thing
like the
is,
amount of work that takes?
is me having to be realistic with. I was a caretaker for my grandmother at the time. I went to a therapist during that time, and they was like, "Oh, it seems like your son is fine. Like, just kind of maintain yourself and try and maintain your grandmother." So me trying to be trusting to that, I kind of just had him to where I did see him, get him, spend time with him. Then I would bring him back, and I would go try and handle being a personal caretaker.
Yeah.
She flipped that into saying that, I only picked 2 days or whatever to pretty much be with him. And then the other days is I wasn't showing up. Nice. So it's kind of been, once she ran that through the court system, it kind of just been, quiet from there.
Damn.
Yeah.
And kind of just like, just constantly defending yourself, I would assume.
Yeah. All the time. Mm-hmm.
Trying to defend yourself to what, But, I mean, honestly, you did the best thing because, like, trying to take care of your grandma and trying to make sure he's good at the same time and then trying to work, like, that should have burned you out. And then burning you out means burning him out.
Exactly.
So, therefore, it's not really worth it to, and we all, and we spoke about that when we started the podcast, honestly. Like, we called it Never Fall Off because, like, you got families, like you got a wife, you got a house, you got kids. Like, you can't miss a step.
At all.
You know what I mean? Like, this shit, like, everything that you do, every avenue that you try to expand and try to do something different, you have to, for one, because the world is fucking just
that
expensive.
motherfucker just keeps on going.
And it just keep going. It ain't going to wait for you.
At all.
It ain't going to wait for your kids. And honestly, believe it or not, the way we grew up, they're already off to a pretty good start.
Yeah, to be honest, because we still...
There's so much we can teach them that our parents didn't teach us, not because they didn't want to, because honestly, most of them didn't know.
Yeah.
Right.
That's facts.
It was not their fault.
Yeah.
Not all their fault. Some is their fault.
Yeah.
No, I do agree with, like, how they say, like, this is, like the world's fucked up and all that shit, but this might be the best time to be alive. Like,
Yeah,
like,
for sure. For sure.
Like
Information at your tips.
Exactly.
The ability to, like, people just create success everywhere now. So, like, you never had so much opportunity, and it's like
the ability to just do this with just me spending a little bit of money and being able to flip this shit.
Yeah.
And watch videos of other people doing it and then start doing it. And like, I didn't have to, like, I didn't go to no rigorous training or nothing like that. You just pay attention and you learn every day. But a part of learning every day means, like, you got to show up every day.
Exactly.
Like we said, we didn't know how much time you have to invest into your children and, like, how much time you got to invest to their development and, like, just basic shit down to, like, how you talk around them. Or how you treat people around them. Like,
and they keep growing.
And they keep growing and learning.
Like, before you know it, you're going to be going to high school, and then you start, like, that's a whole nother thing,
And that's
I'm excited about that, though.
Yeah, it's a vibe. Like,
I'm like really excited. Like, 13-year-old Andre, man, I'm excited about that. Like,
it's going to be a great
really,
time.
Like, he going to throw the gloves on.
He's going to try and take your car, but...
I'm not... So, me and Kylan were talking about that. How do you feel about the car thing?
What do you mean?
Like, when do you think you're gonna like I'll say, what type of car do you think you would get your daughter, like, out the gate?
First car?
First car.
Right now, like,
we talk
my
about
headspace,
this all the time.
something
So I'm
safe.
wondering when wherever. Yeah. So
Something safe.
I'm on that frame. Safe doesn't mean I buy you a beater
No, it doesn't.
that's cheap, that don't have GPS in it, that don't have roadside in it, that don't have, the automatic locks and shit like that, don't have the sensors that go off when you about to fuck up.
Because when we were growing up, we just needed
you just needed four wheels.
Something to get somewhere.
That point A to point B.
Yeah.
That's why those 92 Civics.
Right.
The,
and we always talk about it, like, so, like, what do you, like, what would you do? Like, when he wants a car, like, what are you doing?
You getting a Honda Civic.
You getting a Honda Civic. You're getting the Civic. I mean, the Civic's going to be $40,000 by then, but.
they still going to have used old cars and shit.
Like,
but I'm thinking like a Subaru.
That shit might
Something
be
that
float.
people won't steal.
Yeah.
Like, ain't nobody going to be looking at that shit like, I'm going to take that shit.
I get that, too.
You
I'm actually thinking, I'm
something
hoping,
like you said, like something like, hopefully I'm not in Jersey where I got to worry about like her, like snow and shit. Like, is she going to get there safe?
Is that a plan for you?
Getting out of here?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, brother.
I've been trying to get out of here for.
That's a real.
I've been trying to get out of here for years.
I'm going to Puerto Rico.
You going to Puerto Rico?
Yeah, facts.
Okay.
Like
Fuck with
I
that.
done been there like what 2-3 times.
Yeah,
I could see myself
Living out there.
Yeah,
You gotta go there with a plan though, yo. Like if
Yeah.
you had like a
I'ma get
remote
rich
job,
and just-
like if you had a remote job,
Yeah, that's the way to go.
go.
That's what, hey, look, that's why I went back to school.
Yeah.
I'll be a therapist soon.
Hey,
You gonna be a therapist soon?
Yeah.
You should talk to what's her name?
Who?
Katie Mack.
Right.
She a licensed
right.
therapist.
Yeah.
Yeah, she a
That's my
licensed
next
therapist.
step.
Should get you right.
That's my next
She
step.
went to like different steps too. Like she used to work at she was doing that like independently during COVID, and now she works with like a group.
So she
She
does.
has an office and everything like
That's
that.
fire. So
She does.
it on
I want to
telehealth.
say she does like substance abuse therapy. I think.
ooh,
something
that's
like that.
tough.
That is tough.
That is
Now,
tough.
my mom just graduated for that too.
For that
She
too?
want to do the same thing.
That's
She
what's
actually
up.
just got a job at for the state at DIFUS
Oh, that's another tough one.
Yo,
for
wait,
doing
so-
not with kids though. It's for it is for kids, but it's for like drug prevention stuff.
Gotcha.
For DIFUS.
That's what I'm moving towards. So, well, I want to do it for
It's
for-
doable,
for
man.
the
My
kids,
mom's 50.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And
She made it
you know,
happen.
Yeah,
Yo, I remember when I used to talk to my therapist, it was right on the phone, baby. Like
I don't like.
Yeah, the
I don't
telehealth,
like
though.
that,
the
man.
telephone. Was,
I don't like the I need to sit. I need to like.
I like the fact that that I had the option to do it.
that you can do
Yeah.
it
Like,
whenever.
I was sitting in the work truck like,
Yeah.
fuck, I need to call my therapist.
Mm-hmm.
And FaceTime.
Definitely need to
that's-
call your
yeah.
therapist. That job. I might need to go back. To
Nah, that's how I feel.
I might need to go back for sure. I need to be in person though. I need you to like when I'm ranting, bro. I need you to feel me. Like
Yeah.
like feel.
The
this
thing with like an
presence in this
in-person therapist, you gotta click.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You run
gotta-
through a
yeah,
couple
Yeah,
before you
you'll
feel like
yeah.
you find the right one kind of deal.
It's all right. I just need somebody to throw a monkey wrench and like when I think I'm right, I need somebody to like just throw something in there to
Yeah.
make me think I'm not right. And then I'm like, all right, let me stop talking and think because you just made some sense.
Because I could justify everything
Yeah.
in here.
Oh, God, yeah.
I said.
Yeah.
I was like, because up
Absolutely.
here, bro, I ain't never done nothing wrong. Coel, that is your first problem.
Let's talk about
That's
that.
your
You
first
just see them
problem.
go crazy in the notebook, like,
Yeah, that's your problem.
motherfuckers lying.
I'm glad that I'm glad that we as a group of men, honestly, now are open to that. I'm glad that people aren't afraid to talk about it. I'm glad it's something that people use.
Yeah, word.
It took me a while to do it. I'm
Just
glad
about
I
to say,
did it.
Took me a while.
I didn't do it until I was about to get married. And I was
Yeah.
like, hey, shit about to get changey.
Yeah.
I was like, let me go situate my shit. So I don't bring that shit up in my house. Because my shit about to get, you know what I mean? I was like going to commit
Being
like
frustrated.
forever. And
Yeah, you don't realize how much shit you carry until like
Yeah,
until
so
somebody like fucking is professional enough to unravel that
yeah,
motherfucker.
like you unpacking. He's like, wait right there. No, bro, I got way more. He's like, no. Stop right there. We gonna unpack that. Bro, ain't nothing to unpack, nigga. I was there.
I'm sad. Like, what?
Nigga, I'm sad. I'm standing up. Nigga, I'm sad. You can't tell. He's like, yeah. well, let's sign you up for it. I was doing them because the job gave them for free.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Yeah.
doing. And then I found out my insurance covered the same free one that they sent me to. I stayed with that dude.
Oh, that's what's up.
For a while. Stayed with him for a couple years.
That's good. I found my I forget the actual name of it now that I'm in front of the mic. But my college does it for free. Anyone that's like you on a verge of like just staying at home or for real, like
Word.
you have an idea in your head and you need to bring it to fruition, go back to school. Everything you need is there.
It is.
You could hit the basketball courts. My college got a pool.
At least you could streamline it now, though. It's so much better than when you originally go to college
Yeah.
and they just pound
Yo.
you with all that
I was-
fucking nonsense.
I was literally talking to
Pause.
somebody about that. Like, college should not
was
be
crazy.
for
was
when you
wild.
get out of high school. Yo.
No,
Nah,
finish.
at all.
You don't know any. You don't,
You don't
know
know
any.
nothing.
You don't know who you
don't
are.
know
They
what
just
you
say,
want to
yo,
do.
You don't know
going
what you
to
want to
school,
be.
school,
You don't know
school.
nothing.
You should leave college. You should leave high school. Have to go into some kind of workforce.
Field, yeah.
Figure out like I don't want to do that,
Yeah.
and then be like, all right, now I can go to school.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, And that's why a lot of these jobs pay for your education nowadays, because they're like, hey, if you want to continue this shit is free. Just fucking do it. But it's such a huge commitment.
It's so
like,
great that they let you
to relearn and all that shit. Like
it is.
I
tried. I tried.
It's a lot. And you a smart dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I tried and I was like,
so you going to school? Like you going to campus?
I go. So
nigga, you on campus, nigga?
God damn.
Don't do that.
he did room and board at James.
Campus, my nigga?
Nah, so
oh God.
You walking around Montclair like
how many book bags you got?
I got one bag.
You got the throw over the shoulder bag, or you rocking the JanSport, nigga?
I do know I no longer have a JanSport. I can't do it no more.
You can't find
I'm
JanSport.
grown now.
You can't find.
I'm grown.
So you got the New York City crossbody.
Why not?
All right, that's what's up.
Actually, sometimes I don't even need my bag. I just bring a notebook.
Oh,
Can't
nah,
do
you
all
one
that.
of them niggas.
Yeah.
Nah, you still living that high school nigga life. You need your bag.
For what?
You need your bag.
Everything. No. But it's new though. Everything is online.
Yeah.
That is
Everything
so
is online.
So you need a laptop bag, nigga.
I'm not bringing my full laptop to class.
Come on.
It gets in my way. I write.
I can't do that. I
You
need my
type
laptop.
everything?
Oh yeah.
I hate y'all.
But I
Y'all
can
make
type-
so much noise while the professor. I hate y'all.
Yo,
I
but
can type-
nowadays,
I can type
like,
way faster. Than
I could
can
feel
write.
like you could like click the Google shit and it just records everything he's saying. It writes
could
it
do
all
that.
out for you.
I mean, they got. Yeah, I mean, I do
Because
that.
you write because it helps you remember.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I write down. I write a specific way. Now they like the college. They said you can't get away from ChatGPT, so they say you can use it to a certain extent.
Oh wow, they let you embrace ChatGPT?
They had to.
They have to.
They had to. A lot of the departments fought against it, but they said like it's going to be guidelines. So they said we want you to like do some of the work, and then run it through ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Just for like correction,
Correction.
just to get your thoughts. But if you do the whole thing verbatim,
They can find it.
they're going. It's easy to see it. Yeah.
Bro, do you
Because
know
it's
how much
if the
time
professor
that would've saved
puts
me?
like let's say the question, he's gonna run it through
Right.
ChatGPT, so he's already gonna know what the default answer looks like.
Yep.
Bro, do you know how much time that would have saved me? Like,
Bro, the
But
videos of people doing it is insane.
But sometimes the AI is wrong. Like I will know
Oh,
the
yeah, I can-
answer to something, and then like if I run it through the AI, it's like completely wrong. So I'm like, I can't do certain questions like that way.
that was also my problem with school. The subjective assignments.
Yeah.
Like, again, in my head, nothing that I'm saying is wrong. So if I'm writing a subjective assignment, how are you going to tell me that this is not correct or what you're looking for? It's like, nigga, it's subjective and it came from my head. How the fuck you going to tell me that this ain't what you're looking for?
Thought he was the professor.
Nigga, it's what I'm looking for. And that's what I was like, you know what? You're not supposed to be.
Yeah.
School's hard, bro.
You know,
Yeah.
How long you looking at before you complete?
I'm almost done.
you almost done?
Yeah. Because I had already had the associates.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah,
then
yeah,
they
I
took the
forgot.
majority of those.
Damn, nigga, I
credits.
forgot you went to
Oh,
college.
nice.
Yeah. So I'm
Yo,
gonna
niggas
be-
really going to college.
Yeah, man.
Pipe it up for that.
And then once I'm done with
I ain't
that,
got no, I ain't got
I'ma
no,
go-
I got
yeah.
no, I got no horns for you.
After that, I'm gonna go right back. I mean, it's like now is pretty much just showing my son like this is the vibes. Like anything
For sure.
else, I can't do it.
I'm
And
glad you're
he's-
doing it that way. I put
Yeah.
a Xbox controller in Andre's hand, and I put a camera in front of him, in front of the computer. This is your vibe. You're gonna figure this out. When he can talk, we're gonna start a podcast when he can talk.
You gave him an Xbox controller. That's like giving him an Android phone, bro. You're wild.
I have every console in my house. Don't play me.
I hate Xbox.
I have every console.
That's,
Don't do that.
That's nasty work.
Is it though?
Yeah,
Or
it's
am I him? What console you looking for?
A PlayStation.
I got
it. And my son is
What you mean?
nasty on the Switch.
And I got that too.
I know, bro.
And I had it before you. And see,
What?
nigga, you know what I'm saying? I can't wait to start a podcast with Andre where he could talk.
That'd be lit.
I'm gonna try and make him a little speed, like that nigga speed. Not as crazy as that nigga.
Speed?
Though. That nigga's crazy.
Oh,
That
the
nigga.
mic. Speed
Kinda
is
nuts.
everywhere, bro.
I don't even be looking for this dude, and like, he's just there.
He was in China.
I didn't know anything about him at all.
Yeah.
So he was a streamer?
Yeah, apparently he was
now
like
he's
a
just so
bro. He
popular.
used to like light his room on fire. Like he used to do like
mad
Oh,
random
so
stuff.
he playing a game though?
no.
He was just always
He was
live.
just streaming.
being
Oh,
weird.
shit.
And then he got popular because he was playing FIFA.
Guys.
And then I think honestly somebody just one day just asked him who his favorite player was, and he was like Ronaldo.
Yeah.
And then he showed like his crazy Ronaldo fandom, and then he got inputted into that like soccer world. And then once you get in there,
That's it.
Yeah.
it's the biggest thing in the world.
Treat you
Like
like a
literally,
god.
it's literally worldwide.
Yeah.
And he's a freak ass athlete.
He is.
So like that
He is.
that helps.
Yeah.
Because like if you could back it up.
Yeah. Like
a while.
your
Like-
name can't be
Yeah,
Speedy.
yeah.
You slow.
You're right,
He was
exactly.
keeping up with like
Yeah, he's doing
real
this-
athletes. out there.
Yeah.
He's doing it. I like those kids, man, that they do what they want to do. They don't do weird ass weird content like having a bunch of bitches over and
Right, yeah.
calling them whores and all that. Like they don't do shit like that. And I'm good. I love that they could just have fun, do their thing, and really just make what they want to make.
Yeah.
And they just
Respectfully.
they get their shit off. And I'm like, all right, okay. Y'all doing y'all thing. Fuck y'all though. We trying to get some of this trying to get some of this
That
paper.
streaming
you feel
money.
me?
Figured to break into that.
We just fucking a couple of dads hanging out. So speaking of dads, we're gonna segue into this real quick. 'Cause this is the big thing running around right now. We all seen the Stephen A. LeBron sweepstakes. So we'll start from the beginning. Because I want to know where y'all stand at from the beginning. As everyone has children here.
I'm on LeBron side.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm honestly automatically on LeBron's side, just because
Yeah.
I don't do analysts. I had some points where I was like, LeBron kind of, but then Stephen A. kind of dragged it a little bit, and I was like, now I'm back on LeBron's side.
I just think Stephen A. thinks he's too tough.
Yeah, it starts like way more than that. It starts with the fact that like, yeah, we get it that LeBron's son got drafted because like he's LeBron's son,
That's fine.
but like he was like the last pick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like no, like you
He didn't go first overall.
You know who else's son like was drafted and plays? Scottie Pippen Jr.,
Right.
Gary Payton Jr., or Gary Payton III. Like there's other players' sons that play,
Yeah.
and when they got drafted, unless they did something spectacular, we ain't hear a fucking word.
It
at
just
all.
so happened that LeBron is still playing.
Right. It just
Right.
happens LeBron's still playing, which is fine again too. But like when they're throwing in the last pick of the draft with 2 minutes left in a Laker game because they're losing or winning, why would I be evaluating his overall skill at that?
For clout.
And then being like, yo, he was.
He's 18.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, 0 for 4. Like,
Players don't come into their prime until 27.
oh, and LeBron on the Pat McAfee thing was like, he had a great ass point. They're talking about like, yo, the dude went through like a cardiac arrest. Thing.
Oh yeah, I
Right,
mean
yeah.
he went through like a
And
real
he's like-
sports health.
He knew another professional athlete that happened to, like
He never
an
played
old
again.
Teammate, like he was like, yeah, the dude never played again, and the dude told him like, yo, it took me like 4 years just to feel normal.
Right.
Bronny's doing that shit 2 years later, playing pro ball.
What's the name's son? Had a heart thing. Shaq's son.
Oh yeah,
Reese
that's
O'Neal had the heart thing. He didn't get drafted
Damn.
because he wasn't the same
After.
player after the heart thing.
Yeah.
The heart is, I mean, let's be honest. That's like, you hear heart, like this is some serious
that-
fucking
and that-
shit. Like it don't matter what it is.
Stephen A. first is just being completely like just disrespectful to the legacy of LeBron.
That's
Yo,
also
this
true.
man played.
They be treating LeBron kind of crazy,
Yeah.
considering
Yeah.
like
He's done
like
a lot.
like yeah, like
like for
it's
real,
like,
bro.
but he's still playing.
Yo,
Like,
he's 40 years old dunking
He's
the
still
ball.
playing.
Like yo,
He's still
and
playing.
then he brought his son to the team. Like you gotta respect the legacy.
That's okay, and I'm okay critiquing him too, but don't hold him to. Listen, there's top 10 picks out of this draft right now that are playing like shit. Nobody's talking about them.
Right.
Facts.
They made when they got drafted, they made $10 million. They ain't talking about it. They made significant. Listen, Bronny makes like $800,000 from the NBA. He don't make money from the NBA. Why are we talking about him so much when he's playing
It's
garbage?
just the last name, brother.
And that's okay if it's the last name. But don't critique him as if he's a lottery pick. You said it was about ball. It's not about ball.
It's not about
It's
ball.
about his name.
It's about
Right.
ratings.
It's about his name and it's about
Stephen A.
ratings.
knows it. And all those media people, they know if they
Right.
talk about him, They're going to get the clicks. They won't hear what people say. And it's going to drive that controversy.
So how you feel about LeBron running up on him at the game?
I think it's time. Like
again, or when he did it
when he did it.
when he did.
Oh, yeah, he
first
went
time?
to him like it's a
Absolutely.
man.
Bro, I see you right there. I'm not about to wait. I'm
Yeah.
coming right.
Why do
to
I got to give you a phone call if you right there?
Nah, this is the crazy part. Stephen A. didn't ask for a phone call. Remember he had the beef with KD?
Do I remember? Oh
He
yeah,
said,
yeah.
yo, I'm at the games. I'm at all of them. Nigga, you here. I'm here. You here. This ain't basketball no more, though.
Right.
That's my son.
Yeah.
So, and we're not talking about ball. You got on ESPN and plead as a father. Don't put your son in this position. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? What position, nigga? Bench players play garbage time.
And then he come off the bench and he scored.
And he's
like,
doing his thing in the G League.
That's what I'm saying.
He going crazy in the G League because he's better than them.
Yeah.
He's just not strong enough to play with the men yet.
Yep.
But he's 19.
Yep.
And he could boss though.
He got 10 years to get bigger and stronger.
Yep.
And he will be stronger in 2.
It's like some of the
He'll be
other
strong
people
in 2 years.
said, like, yo, do you play ball? Did you make it to the NBA? So it's like, yo, you got to respect the game.
I don't mind analysts talking because some guys just know the game from an analytic point of view. They know a game from watching it from a bird's eye setup. A lot of the greatest coaches weren't great players. But keep it in perspective. If you don't judge Anthony Edwards on a LeBron scale, why am I judging Bronny on a top 10 pick scale?
Like if the last name just going to automatically have
it don't that don't make sense.
LeBron is a 1 in a million type of.
Right. Why are we not mad at Scottie Pippen Jr. for not being as good as his dad? Why are we not mad about Gary Payton III not being as good as Gary
Look
Payton?
what MJ's
That's my
son's doing.
thing. So,
Yeah, this nigga snoring coke in the back, getting his freak on. That's on brand. That's Jordan
He
Brand.
went in a
Dad, we need the sounds for that one.
That's
Like,
a different
Fact.
sport he
That's
went in.
Jordan Brand though. I ain't gonna lie.
Being great on another scale. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up though. Like
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? Stephen A. had a point because I was like, you know what? Maybe it is just, critiquing sports. That's what you do. But then I was like, nah, man, you made it weird when you were talking about a dude that got drafted when the shit was off. Nigga, the TV was off. He got drafted. The draft wasn't even on.
Right.
They had to send us a notification. Yo, that nigga got picked. Like, we didn't even know. It was like, oh, shit. It's not that
And
important.
now he's just making it weirder.
It's for clout. It's for ratings.
And then when he said, oh, my God. If he would have touched me, I would have slapped. It's like,
bro,
come
and
on.
then you see.
Now you being weird. You know LeBron
That's
wasn't
because
going to slap
LeBron
you.
saying,
It's
I
the
know
video
you.
of
I know
him
you at
punching
home
the
in your
pad,
tidy
bro.
whitey,
Yeah.
eating ice cream,
It's
smiling.
like,
I'm
dude,
like, damn.
it's like, fam, you know LeBron wasn't going to hit you
Right.
in the third quarter at a timeout during the Laker game. Fuck are you talking about, bro? Stop. Then he brought up the Kobe
And
shit.
I seen Stephen A. box.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
know what
Hitting
I'm
the
saying? You can't.
pad. Yo, nah.
He wasn't even getting this shit off. He was turning his whole body. Like, arm wasn't even coming off. Like, and then he brought up the Kobe thing and the Dwayne
That
Wade
was
thing.
and
And I was like,
yeah.
oh, you
That
are
was
a
You really
super
digging
ass.
that. Yeah.
You a goofy ass.
I'm not gonna mention.
I'm not gonna mention.
and
And
then
then proceeds to yap his ass off and be wrong too. On top of that,
Dead wrong.
Dead wrong.
I can't save him, bro.
Yeah.
I cannot wait if that McAfee interview is just a glimpse of what LeBron is gonna give us
What a great fucking interview.
when he fucking retires.
For that man to open up and feel so comfortable in front of
Oh, yeah.
legit strangers.
For sure, which is crazy.
Out of his out of his demo, let's be
Yeah.
real. Pat McAfee's
It's definitely not.
It's
a
not
LeBron
a
demo.
LeBron.
Actually, everyone that saw LeBron on Pat McAfee hates LeBron. Anyone that
Word.
Pat McAfee
Yeah.
hates LeBron.
and Pat McAfee said, he's like, I'm pretty sure everybody who's tuning in it was a lot of LeBron haters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big LeBron hater.
And then he came off so well.
That's
That's what I'm
cool.
saying. Like he's
And I
not
think he
just
would have
a-
did Shannon Sharp if he didn't work for First Take now.
Yeah.
I think he
Oh,
would have
because
did Club Chase.
yeah.
I think he would have did it.
Probably. And he probably will, down the line.
Oh no! Listen,
Yeah.
when he retires and the gloves come off,
Yeah.
oh man,
He-
some of y'all are
Gonna
fucking
give
cooked.
it up.
When they do the documentary for LeBron James, what was the Jordan one? 10 episodes.
Was it?
This shit gonna be 4 seasons, bro. This shit gonna be 4 seasons.
He talking about all of them.
This LeBron documentary gonna be 4 seasons of 10 episodes. It's gonna be 10 episodes every team.
He pretty much has 4 careers.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like
It's gonna be 4 episodes of every team, an hour apiece.
and that's what I'm saying. They gotta respect the legacy. Like everywhere he went, he did something like spectacular. So that's what I'm saying. Stephen A. That's just clout chasing, real bad.
It's goofy.
He's
Goofy.
fun. Look at him now.
Damn.
Like what?
You know what's funny about his show though? His nephew be cracking me up.
Yeah.
That nigga funny. That nigga be cracking me up. But I honestly, I don't even watch none of that shit no more. It fell off for me so hard. Like I don't watch.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Take. I don't watch.
I think the Pat McAfee show really put a huge wrench on how sports.
I don't even watch that. I don't even watch that
form of shows is like people don't want to watch like a debate no more.
Oh no, because they're debating nonsense.
Yeah.
It's like you're not even debating what's going on.
Yeah.
My team is the youngest team to win 61 games in the NBA. Not even a topic.
People want to hear just about like sports, like how does this work, how contracts work, what players are coming up.
Nah, bro.
I
We don't want to talk about the Lakers, the Cowboys, and the fucking Yankees, bro. Like we good, man. Like come on. Y'all gotta do something.
Shaq going crazy on Chuck.
It's 2 teams that nobody expected right now at the top of both conferences, and the media is not talking about either one of them.
Why Shaq talking about he gonna fight Logan Paul though?
Oh, I don't.
Oh yeah, nah.
Why they keep fucking with that white boy?
Yeah.
He told him, "I'll see you May 19th."
Nah, you know
See
what?
you May 19th.
Tyson sent him a text. Was like, yo, nigga, you wanna see how much I made?
Oh, probably. Right?
Oh yeah.
Hey,
That's crazy.
Get your old ass in there, bro. Why they keep fucking with that dude, bro? I don't respect.
Because he's making money.
I don't do anything. I don't.
Paul
I don't
related?
do nothing Paul.
That's because they making money.
Yeah, it's the
back
way
to the I
do
Show
it
Speed
now.
thing. Like
Yeah,
those dudes are everywhere.
it's all. Let me say this or that for the camera. Let me get people involved through social media.
And then
Let us have a terrible fight
we
that
just-
everybody watch.
I didn't.
And that's
I haven't. I've never watched. I think I watched one fight of his. I don't think I've watched any of the other ones. The last 2, I definitely didn't watch.
Well, he doesn't. Well, like
I'm
that,
not
he don't
watching
fight
shit.
Real fighters,
I'm not watching shit
real boxers. I would say.
with him in it. No disrespect, but no support coming from me.
I mean, I watched Gervonta Davis.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, we in there for that. If I'm not asleep, because these niggas is tripping. Hey, y'all gotta. yo,
early.
Fight
hey,
starting at
hey.
2 in the morning.
Fight starting at 1 is not it, buddy. All right.
That shit never happened before.
Yeah.
Like when the hell?
I don't
did they-
remember. That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't
Yeah.
remember that. I feel like I've been watching boxing my whole life. I don't remember staying up to 1 o'clock. And
Like
if I-
even Floyd used to be like push it like 12,
it was like 11:30.
11:30. Yeah.
Okay.
And you're like, oh, they're in Vegas. Tank fought
yeah.
in MSG.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like,
Why you walking
1
out at 12?
Eastern, my
like,
nigga.
bro, I'm going
Eastern?
bad. Like, yo,
And then put on a banger.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
Like,
Yeah.
come on.
The
dog.
world isn't it's just in a weird.
Who fights at 1 a.m? Like
Ah.
without Henny in your system?
How
Like
angry are you? Like,
how angry are you? You going out there to really rumble?
no Henny.
No.
Yeah.
That
going
means,
out there to
that means you
rumble, no
trained
Henny.
like that.
Who going out there to rumble? No Henny.
So
You're
wild
not
beast.
sparring at 6 in the afternoon
Y'all-
when your fight's at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
You calling his trainers at 12:30? All right, let's open up the gym.
Nah.
Like nah.
Hey, you only supposed to be fighting in an hour? Yeah, but you know, we could push it to 1. No, we can't, bro. What the fuck?
And they be in the back just chilling. Like, nah, bro, go out there. Fucking fight. Nobody else wants to see this other shit.
Boxing is in a weird space too. And I think they need to change boxing to like they need to change
It's got to be a league.
they need to change it to like the UFC setting.
Yeah.
Like
It's got to be a league.
where like, bro, listen, in UFC you got to fight the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In boxing, for some reason, it's like the ranking system disappeared,
Yep.
and it's like
Names.
I don't gotta fight the guy that's the guy to get to the guy.
They just make up weight classes.
Like we just doing shit and we fight.
How you got a 145, a 142, a 143, and a 144 champ, and there's 3 titles in each division. You're like, bro, how do you know who's fucking the man?
They ain't no
Money grab.
They need to just go back to the number rank system, bro. Number 1 guy. fights 2, 3, or 4, based on who wins out of 2, 3, and 4. All right, and 3 and 4 fight each other for 2, and then we figure it out from.
You know when that shit like stopped being like the death of it, when there was like you don't get to see who the fighters are anymore, like that fucking 24/7.
Yeah,
like that that made a lot of stars.
Yeah, once boxing moved from Showtime.
Yeah,
boxing's dead. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Boxing is.
I mean, granted, it was Mayweather for a lot of that shit because you're like everybody tuned in to say like, oh, this guy's got a chance. Look how they hyping him up.
You tuned in to watch him win or lose.
But like that deep access to a fighter, like you need to be invested in dudes, yo. And nowadays with social media, I'm pretty sure you could get it to happen. But
you could get invested. A lot of people ain't. They're not going to look for it.
That's why the
I
Paul
don't want
brothers
to go look for it.
That's why the Paul brothers had a lane they have. Yeah,
you don't have to go look for them. I don't watch any of their shit, but they always in my face.
Like, how the fuck were they on with Shaq? Like
they're always in my face, and I don't watch any of their content. None of that shit. But they always just popping up, doing weird shit.
I hate that drink too. I never tried it.
I don't even know what is that water.
Nah, it's like a Gatorade type.
Ew.
Yeah.
They said it's terrible for you.
Niggas still drink Gatorade?
I actually got a Gatorade today.
Gatorade Zero, the blue one, no sugar. That shit hits. That shit smacks on a hot day.
I sit at a desk, bro. I don't. Nigga ain't had a
Gatorade. You was not thirsty.
Nah, niggas ain't got a Gatorade.
Yeah,
Gatorade
I actually got a new Gatorade. It tastes like the old Blue Mountain Dew that they had.
That's the Blue Zero.
Good,
yeah, that shit is good as fuck.
Blue Mountain Dew, bro. I feel my kidneys.
So when you ballin', you don't take a sip of Gatorade?
I drink water.
Huh?
I'm old now.
Yeah.
So I'm old now.
I don't know.
That's true. Now, like you gotta put electrolytes in your shit.
I think I'm gonna play on Sunday and I'm gonna play on Tuesday. I think I'm gonna play.
But Sunday. Put like that real electrolyte.
He
Celtic salt.
Yeah, absolutely. You know exactly what salt to use.
He said you know the salt.
I tell you about my cleanse shit.
What was we talking about? Was talking about some crystals and shit too. We was like, we gotta get my man in here. Every time I hear somebody talk about some crystals, I just be thinking.
Speaking of that, I make beads. Absolutely.
There you go.
Yo, you make these?
I do make these.
Nigga, I don't got a bead.
You gotta tell me what you need.
Wait. Where can people get them, Sean?
You gotta go to my.
You gotta call him Juggernaut.
Yeah,
go to at Juggernaut Hicks.
I'm still setting it up.
I'll throw it. Listen, I'll throw it on the bottom of the screen in the video at Juggernaut Hicks because we're gonna get some beads, but I'm gonna get mine first before any of y'all niggas get yours.
Absolutely.
But anything else y'all want to get off y'all chest before we get out of here? Besides the beads, I seriously want some.
Nah, I got you. And I'm gonna add some. See,
this nigga got Wakanda.
Real thing.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Nah, it is. Y'all right.
We walked into way too many holes where you felt
that's true.
The vibe switching.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You can feel that.
This motherfucker does not want me in this house.
Right on your neck. Sir, everything good? Yeah. All right. Get out of here. Yeah. Anything else y'all wanna get off outside of them bees? Because I'm gonna get some bees, but I'm gonna drop Fashad's Instagram handle on the bottom of the screen. Y'all go there, click there, put in your request for the beads. After I get mine, then y'all can get yours. You got anything you trying to plug out here?
No,
you
not
just out here
plugging none,
living your
man.
life.
Remember,
plugging that podcast. You heard?
That's it. Maybe follow, like, subscribe, share, repost, do all that good stuff.
Yes, sir.
You know the slogan going forward. You may stumble, but you'll never fall off.
Hey, at the end of the video on YouTube, you're going to see the subscribe button. You're also going to see a playlist to other videos that we got on the channel. The Trader and the Curse will be on sale by the time this comes out. Y'all go and get one. I'm also thinking about running a special on the other two. Maybe I knock a couple dollars off for y'all, just in case some of y'all are late to the party. All right, so if you're late to the party on book 1 and book 2, maybe I'll do y'all a favor so I could get y'all all caught up.
Chat GPT.
That cash off.
Give me a summary of the
Chat GPT.
That's crazy.
Give me a summary breakdown.
Other
Do your thing, AI.
Y'all be easy. Peace out. Good night.
Good to see y'all.